On Abbey, and taking a look at the southern starting position.
Yep, and the southern starting position will be IAF, which is also the inspired aggregated force. So, and on this northern side, actually, I believe that the northern team, the team Sepira, is actually probably the same clan as RHB48. I think they have the same kind of clan tag, so they could be on the same clan actually.
Alright, and now having a peek at Team Sepira here. Player Yokan here with his T1 scouting ahead. Taking a look at the tank selection, both teams going with one AMX-13 Tier 8 light tank for extreme mobility, although I have to say that Team Sepira deciding to go with one extra T69 medium. So sacrificing one heavy tank for that medium tank and just some extra maneuverability.
Yeah, definitely go for that more mobility, whereas the opponents, the IAF team, going for 4 heavy tanks and 3 lights.
Yeah, and IAF right now not committing to the western road, as a matter of fact. Right now it's a very, very cautious approach by this team. They only sent their lighter tanks ahead to the road to the east that leads to that village. Another scout to the west down that road, of course, and another scout like which we're taking a look right now, that AMX-13 smack in the middle towards the Abbey. And all the heavy tanks are actually waiting camped in the starting position down south.
Yeah, IAF could be kind of cautious right now because they don't know where the Team Sepira is going to push from, so they could be just waiting for more information until they actually move out.
This is a textbook defensive sort of lineup here. Of course, the scouts on those 3 main roads leading to their base, and all the heavy tanks, as we can see right now, just hiding in behind the bushes within their own starting position.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit too defensive, that they could, kind of post up in that southern ridge area, because I mean that area also provides cover. So, I mean, I
guess, could, but then again, because more often than not, as we've said, most of the teams have committed to that western road, and it looks like Team Sepira is doing just that. As a matter of fact, but if you do commit most of your forces to that western road, then you really do leave yourself quite open from the Abbey and the village to the east as well. Let us not forget this. Usually most maps have 3 key strategic routes or points, and the Abbey is no different on that front. So yes, a pretty standard cautious approach from the IAF team. And for now, nobody's really advancing.
Yeah, oh shit, nice shot coming out from that AMX-13, doing a little bit of damage to the Team Sepira scout.
Yeah, indeed, and another AMX-13 that actually took in that shot.
Yep. So yeah, we have these 2 AMX-13s on both teams kind of scouting this central Abbey area, whereas the rest of the Team Sepira members are actually kind of camped up in that northwestern ridge. So I think both teams are just kind of looking to see what the opponents are going to do before they make any moves.
It's a very cautious start of this opening set from both teams. Perhaps a little bit of nerves here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure these teams have not met each other yet, so I think they're just trying to kind of feel each other out before they make any real plays.
Yeah, well, so far, the one thing that's certain is that these 2 AMX-13s are sort of trading shots, smack in the middle. In that central village, of course, where the Abbey is. The others are not doing anything at this point.
Yeah, the others, I mean, pretty much both teams are not moving at all. Their Team Sepira is still on that northwestern ridge area, and the AIF team is still just kind of surrounding their base, just making sure that the opponents cannot push into their base.
Yeah, IF really passive, but so are their opponents.
Yep. So a little under 6 minutes now.
Oh, that truck is now gone. So that AMX-13 will have to back down just a wee bit more. He was hiding behind that truck in that central road, but it's now gone. Yeah, let's not forget, a lot of these obstacles can be taken out, either by fire or just by ramming.
Yep. So he actually, there might have been a mistake on his part taking out his piece of cover there, but we'll have to see how that plays out in these next couple minutes. These 2 AMX-13s still battling it out in this central Abbey area. I feel like one of these teams have to make a move, though.
Well, I mean, they certainly do. Otherwise, we're gonna have to replay this. So we're already down 5 minutes on the clock, and now it does look like Team Sepira is pretty much getting tired of waiting.
Yep.
So they're sending all their heavy tanks down that western road.
Yeah. So
it's a risky move.
Yeah. Team Sepira looking to secure that ridge.
But right now, I mean, just, you know, they can't be spotted. At this point, you've got that one T1, of course, player Tommy Yu here for the IAF team camped on that western road, but he's just going to be a sitting duck out there. Yeah, he's going to spot his enemies fine, but that's about all he's going to do. He's going to be blown to bits if he just stays there.
Yeah, but actually, if Team Sepira manages to secure this ridge, and they might have some firing positions available to them to fire onto the team.
You know what? I'm actually really surprised that IEF is not at least committing one or two, well, at least two heavy tanks at the entrance of the ridge, because they're wide out there in the open. As a matter of fact, their starting position does not provide adequate cover. So if they're just leaving that western road to Team Sepira, which is what they're doing.
Now. Oh, and
he gets taken out. So basically now the IF team knows that their enemy is probably advancing down that western road. They're going to have to come up with a response, but I'm just wondering if it's not a little too late already, because once again, this starting point does not offer the greatest of covers compared to that western road.
Yeah, so it looks like the IF team is now moving out towards that more western area, whereas the enemies...
Well, they're clustering themselves, as a matter of fact. It's just like regrouping, but not committing fully either. It's a very, very, very defensive approach to this. Is just like let's just be quite content to defend our base. And now the Sepira tanks coming out of that western road. There is a ridge slightly to the east where you can actually flank your opponents. I mean, obviously right now it's not going to be any of any significance because nobody's coming to meet them.
I'll definitely have to give a slight advantage to the IF team right now, no, excuse me. To the Team Sepira, because they have control of that ridge, and they will have more cover if it does come to a firefight.
Well, now it's just some sniping action
done some
here.
Nice shots coming out from IAF, taking a little bit of damage off the Team Sepira team. Two tanks getting a little bit of damage right now, and it looks like they are just trying to slowly poke each other down from actually quite a long distance.
Indeed, once again, the IAF team definitely not taking any chances whatsoever. They're just camped out in their starting point. And when you come out of that ridge, if you stay within cover of that western road, then you do have the advantage. But because Team IAF is not doing anything to just meet their opponents,
and actually in the center, the AMX-13 is actually trying to battle that other AMX-13, and it looks like this first...
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. He's going to be taken out unless a miracle happens here.
Yeah, and Team Sepira looking... This tank might go down. Oh, but a nice shot coming out again. And this tank... nice shot coming out from the Team Sepira, from the IF team, excuse me, taking out that tier 8. So if they manage to take out even a T1, and if this does go the distance, if this match does end in a draw, then IF will take this victory. So actually,
more importantly, though, IF did manage to take out the enemy MX-13, so now they can actually go for base capture.
Yeah.
They can actually afford to go for a base capture as we speaking right now.
Yeah, but actually IF is in an 8 tier point advantage right now. So if this match ends in a draw, then they will have.
I mean, look at that! Like now that AMX-13, because he took out his counterpart, is just pretty much chasing down all the remaining scouts. Yeah, he's hunting for the scouts right now.
So they have to take out the T1 to tie this up, or actually to make it so that if this does end in a draw, that the AF team won't have a tier 8 advantage.
Yeah, that T1 is being completely hunted down right now, and obviously the AMX-13 definitely more mobile. It's got more speed, so it's going to catch up to him, and
but he gets taken out, and this is now a 7-point tier advantage. Only 50 seconds remaining in this, so the AF team have to take out this T1.
Yeah, well, and right now that AMX-13 is chasing down after him. It's the hunt. The hunt is on, and
and he gets taken out.
Takes him out. Sure enough, once the enemy MX-13 was taken out, it was pretty much goodbye for the remaining T1s, and that's exactly what happened. We do have an 8 tier point advantage here, so and IEF definitely going to run away with that one.
Yeah, and Team Sepira have to make a move right now, or else they will lose this match.
They have lost this match. I mean, they only have 20 seconds left on the clock, and I don't see them like rushing at this point, because they're just walking into a trap.
I feel like they should though, because they have no other options, but I mean, it looks like this will end in a draw. Only 8 seconds left remaining now in this first set, and it looks like this first set will go to IAF.
Yes, indeed, a